I'm like, no, this is facts, 100% true, real, FFR. E. Hello guys and welcome to my YouTube channel. Since this is my first ever video to be uploaded on my channel, I would greatly appreciate if you like. Wait, haven't I done that? So yeah, let's skip to the next part. So now I'm gonna talk about my SPM results. So I succeeded at obtaining 7 A's and 2 B's. What are the B's? Malay and History. To be honest, I kinda suck at it, but whatever, let's move on. The information, I took sub-science class. Sub-science class is like science stream but without biology. Instead of biology, is replaced by principles of accounting. So literally, my electives are physics, chemistry, Addmaths, and also principles of accounting. So all of that I got A's. Since I got grades like that, I'm gonna give you tips on those subjects that I just mentioned. I'm just gonna talk generally about my SPM journey since it's too long, so let's shorten it. I mean, simplify. Make it sense. Okay, so since I was 13 years old, I always study a day before my examination for each subject. And people was like, whoa, are you kidding me? Are you for real? You must be lying, right? I'm like, no, this is facts, 100% true, real, FFR. E. Huh. You know, I don't know why, but it does work for me. But in the long term, I see that I might have some side effects from studying a day before the examination. That is burnout. That's the main side effects that I saw. I don't recommend you to do it at all. Says the person who did it for nearly 5 years, but seriously, don't do it. Amali test. For Amali test, you're given apparatus, right? For me, in this case, it was physics subject. The real stat that they give me is not quality. Like, it's old, it's literally broken, and you know, it's rusty. And the dumbest thing is, I didn't even ask to change it. So for all of the students here who are taking Amali test, right? Please check your apparatus, every single apparatus. And if a problem persists, ask for pengawas peperiksaan, ask for them to change your apparatus to a better one. Seriously, it's stuck like when I'm trying to get the volt reading, it's stuck. I'm like, until my finger bleed. So it's not worth it at all. I can smell my blood already from my finger at that time. I was like panicking because the time almost ran out. And my finger is bleeding, and this apparatus is making such a fuss. Like, why though? You know, how do I answer the data and everything? I remembered the numbers from the data from the experiment in a reference book. So I just copy paste that. I'm like, oh my god, I hope they accept my almost accurate answer. But yeah, somehow to survive, I just do like that. So that's my story. For your information, my SPM, right? How do I study for each subject? I'm just going to talk briefly about this. You know, all subjects except for physics and principles of accounting, I study 1 day before the subjects. Hard to believe. Just believe it. I'm speaking the truth, you know. I'm being honest right here. So for physics, I study like 3 days before the exam. But principles of accounting, I study months before the real exam, because for accounts I really didn't catch up the Form 4 syllabus at all. Then suddenly go to Form 5 and I don't even have the basics, so I go back to Form 4 and study Form 5 also. So yeah, that's why it took months for me to learn that subject. Like you know, starting January 2022, I saw myself being extremely burnt out from studying and everything, and being such a perfectionist, you know. I didn't come to school, I didn't do homeworks except for my favorite subject, that is maths, principles of accounting, and also Addmaths. Actually, I do principles of accounting because I want to improve my skills in accounts, you know. So yeah, I just do it. And I also did my English because English is interesting. English homework, yeah. Like my burnout is that bad, you know, because in a day I slept for 12 hours, not going to school, not doing anything, just on the bed. Somehow I'm still tired, like extremely tired. I don't know why. The feeling is just you want to sleep all day if possible until next year. Just kidding. But yeah, it felt like that at that time. And the thing that makes me want to score SPM is that I don't want to burden my parents, specifically my mom. Actually, from PT3 I got 6Cs, 2B and 1C. That's why the SPM results I expect like that, but no, I get more better results, I guess. Then it's good for me. You know, although I hate science subject that are chemistry and physics, I still force myself to learn it. Maybe that's one of the reasons why I suddenly burn out and hate that subject. I'm just gonna talk generally about how do I score A- for physics and chemistry, even though it is not that great. But A- is at least okay. I think, like, yeah, the okay one. So I actually watched Victoria K. I link her YouTube down below, YouTube channel. She's very helpful, you know. She said to know the definition, concept, and then the formula. If you know these three things, then you're safe. This is the important basic. With these three basics, you can apply the question, apply to answer the questions, all the questions. And yeah, I learned it from her mostly. For the reference book for physics, I use my sister's. Although it's KSSM, the explanation is so good. But it doesn't contain the new chapter in physics, right? So at the same time, I refer my textbooks from 4 to 5 and also this reference book. What I don't like about this reference book is that the explanation is not that much. It's not detailed. So that's why I prefer the thick one. For the chemistry one, I also have a reference book like this one, but for chemistry, but it's already gone. I don't know where it went. So yeah, but for the exercise, I use these two. But to be honest, I didn't do that much, although the question and the format is same. But yeah, and like, I don't know, it's just so last minute that I can't finish it, you know. But like, the answer is full, you know. The answer is full and the question is following the SPM format. That's what I like about this series. So I'm gonna link the series below so you can buy it at Shopee. Oh, and I also link the other YouTubers that helped me in science subjects below. For accounting, my reference book is this one. It's by Omar Faiz. You know? So, wait, did I show you correct? Yeah, I'll show you correct. Oh my god. These books are really helpful, you know. Like, I got, like, you know, simplified notes and also examples on how to answer a question. So it's very good. And I also use this one, Oxford. But although it's Oxford, it has one error in the question. So not all books are perfect, but still this is helpful though because it's 2-in-1. So yeah, explanation. It's kind of confusing at first, but you understand as you learn accounts. So yeah, I also link the YouTubers that helped me to improve my account drastically. And also, I joined tuition by SPM Malaysia, so I'm gonna link her account below too. So if you want to join her tuition, you just can go visit her channel, watch her videos, and under the description got the link to join her tuition. Yeah. Obviously, I also use the same series. Like, okay, I did a lot of exercise. There are 2 answers too. And the question is following the SPM format. Actually, this is very good because it can train you to answer SPM papers following the given time lah. So you wouldn't panic, you wouldn't miss, you're already ready to answer the question. For additional mathematics, these are my books. So this one, the exercise one, and this one, the reference. But I don't recommend you to buy Oxford lah because why am I even showing if I'm not even recommending you guys? Sometimes the explanation in the book is not detailed, and sometimes the question is just hard AF. So I don't recommend you to buy this book. So just go to other brands, you know, such as Pelangi, Ilmu Bakti, you know. And Addmaths, I also joined tuition by SPM Malaysia. So if you want to join her tuition, and if you want to know all the YouTubers that helped me, I'm gonna link down below. In order to join the SPM Malaysia tuition, you just need to visit her channel, watch the video, and under the description, they got the, you know, the links and everything to join the tuition. So yeah. And for mathematics, this is my favorite subject. I recommend you this series because it has full answers and the question is following the SPM format, which is kind of impressive, you know. Like this. And there's one question from this book that came out in SPM, you know. When I saw it in SPM, like, what the hell is this? I don't have any idea how to answer this, but eventually I answered other questions since that question is not compulsory, you know, it's an optional question. But still, I'm shook why this question came out. I have no idea though, but okay. I regret not doing the exercise. I do it after SPM. Which kind of sucks, but yeah, it's like that. Also for mathematics, I study by reading the textbook and, you know, reading all the information in there and try to answer the questions. That's how I learned mathematics all this time since I was 30 years old. Yeah, in general for all subjects that I just mentioned, and for any subject that you take, please ask your teacher. Ask your teacher if you don't know. If you're afraid that you'll forget the question that you want to ask, write it down and put a box and take it when you're ready. Ask your teacher. Ask your teacher or your friends who are pro at those subjects so that the question inside your head will be answered and at least you know how to answer the question. So I want to give some advice to you all SPM candidates what to pursue after SPM. So first of all, you need to get, like decent results at least so that you are qualified to get into foundation or diploma that you want to go. If you still don't know what to pursue in the future, take a look at degree first at a specific university, like what kind of degree you want to take. When you already have your degree, then take a look at the requirements. What kind of foundation or diploma or other qualifications should you have in order to get into that degree? So from there, you already know your foundation and diploma. When you know your foundation or diploma, then you can pursue that. So that's my advice to you guys. So I think that's all I have to say for now. To SPM candidates who are taking exam this year, good luck. And also from time to time, you all good luck to future SPM candidates and everything. And I hope you guys find my video helpful and informative. Don't forget to like and leave comments under my video. Also subscribe to my channel for more content. Bye!